Thursday night baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Number 27, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around
Leading
in this
off
one here today.
Coming up now, the leadoff man, Jose Reyes, as we are ready for baseball in Denver.
He's got time.
And he'll step off and try again. First offering on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Heading for second is Reyes. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 276 the average coming in for him. 42 homers and 91 runs batted in. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Grounded to third. Duffy moving to his right. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one of the hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Reyes stands at second with 2 gone. One and 1 the count to Chris Davis. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pirates leave 1. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Francisco Liriano gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, give you the book on Francisco Liriano. Good 3-pitch mix. Fastball 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good straight changeup and a slider he'll use to both lefties and righties. This is a lefty that could be a top of the rotation guy.
So striding in, number 95.
For the
He'll
Rockies,
lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 95.
Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Into the box, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 10 home runs and 59 RBIs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Duffy, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Runner goes for second. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, as usual, opposing pitchers have to be very careful when dealing with Carlos Gonzalez. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. He's set. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. McCutchen going back to the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Gonzalez, commonly known as Cargo. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And that's
That
great
is
hustle
good.
right there out of
The right fielder.
Everybody's getting
Taylor.
right out of the chute from
Gingo.
step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Caleb Gindel as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Now a look to first by Liriano, and he'll dive back in safely. Comes set and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He's running again. Count is 1-2 now. And he'll step off the level and go to first. And he's back standing. Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Right side. Walker gets to it deep in the hole. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Colorado. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Carlos Santana. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Now at the plate, Neil Walker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's 1-2. He pulls this one into right. Gindel is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 24, Pedro Alvarez.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Here's Lucas Duda now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Late that time for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Duda is off of first with 2 away. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. In the dirt here, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Rockies lead it 2-1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late square, and this is popped up. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Eric Score.
Striding in for the Rockies, Eric Score. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he'll snap one over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. One out, nobody on. Two and one.
That's the ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 27.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, number 27. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Liriano has his target. First pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now to the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now
so with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Up next for the Buccos, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And this is taken outside for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Our score remains 2-1. Now at the plate, number 95. He
Leading
reached
up
on a
for the
single in his
Rockies,
first try.
the first baseman, number 95.
First offering on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0's the count.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
2-1.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Troy.
At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. Chopped at third. Tough to get 2. Here's Walker for 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More ahead from Denver right after this. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Chris Davis, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Chris Davis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now at the plate, Carlos Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Fastball well outside. Davis stands at second with no outs. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. Bounce towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Neil.
Here's Neil Walker. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here it comes. Grounded to the right. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Digging in now, Pedro Alvarez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Lucas
Stepping
Duda.
in, Lucas Duda. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there. Even though.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Number 47.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Francisco Liriano is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Ready to take his hacks again, Ryan McMahon, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other
The
guys
left
is
fielder,
exactly
number
what we
5.
saw right there.
Carlos.
Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot
Gonzalez.
more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball
1-2.
below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Line to the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. McMahon rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
The
Just
right
some more of
fielder,
the same
number
from him.
31.
He's been clutch all year
Caleb
with runners in scoring
Gindel.
position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box now, Caleb Gindel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Gindel, 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, center fielder,
So now
Charlie
time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the
Blackman.
pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready now, Charlie Blackman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Gindel leads off second with nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
now batting, catcher, Eric Score.
Digging in, Eric Score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano. Strike one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground for the shortstop, Reyes. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now
that
back.
grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Standing in now, number 27. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And there's ball one. 3 runs already home here. Two balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Liriano into his motion. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. Looped out toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Into the box, number 95, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Francisco Liriano. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Gus Shasta answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set and the pitch. On he pops it up. Reyes onto the grass. He's not going to get it. And a two-out rally continues. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Hit hard to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first
batter,
pitch
number
right there and
24.
drove it into the
Second
outfield for
baseman,
a base hit.
Ryan McMahon.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
One ball, one strike, the count. Line drive, base hit down the line. One run scores. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Now the relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Now batting,
some guys just
left
rise
fielder,
to the occasion when the
Carlos.
lights are the brightest, and he's
Gonzalez.
definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. In now, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 2-2 count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Reyes carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. The 2-1. It is a fastball and off the plate for a ball. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right
Now
there.
batting.
Didn't do too
The right
much
fielder,
damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, this is the downfall of putting up a big 7-run inning. Pitchers rely on rhythm, and that's pretty easy to lose when you're sitting around while your guys are hitting forever. Let's see if he can get back on track.
Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Hit down the third baseline. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a
Now
free pass,
batting,
but
the
especially
center
troublesome when you give up
Andrew
a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. First and second here with nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Hit in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis. Ladies and
Pedro
gentlemen,
Hernandez
your
takes
attention,
the mound
please.
to try to get out of this
Now
mess.
pitching for the
There are
Rockies,
2 on with only 1
number
away.
60, Pedro Hernandez.
Chris Davis will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box now, Neil Walker standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
This is line to left. Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Rockies 9 and the Pirates 3. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
Stepping
for the
into the box, Caleb
the right
Gindel.
field. Caleb Gindel.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's another
Now
line
batting,
drive
center
leadoff
fielder,
single right now.
Charlie.
I mean, they've had an
Blackman.
unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
So stepping in, Charlie Blackman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Gindel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Eric. Score.
Settling in now, Eric Score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Runner in there for a base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Number
Your attention,
65
please.
will grab a bat
Pinch
and
hitting
hit
for
for
the
the
Rockies.
pitcher here.
Number 65.
Changeup called strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Number 95.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Michael
attention,
McCaldy
please.
gets the call
These
to pitch
changes
here, and he'll
for
try to
Pittsburgh.
sort this mess
Now
out. He's going to try
pitching
to
and
at
batting in the
least
sixth
eat a
spot.
couple of innings for his
Number
guys.
14, Michael McCaldy. Now playing second base and batting ninth, number 13, Josh Rutledge.
Into the box, number 95. On, he pops it up, and no one will track it down. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way, and he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. McCutchen on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get there ahead of the throw to Santana, safe at the plate.
Obviously,
The
he's
third
hoping
baseman,
for
number
more up there
6,
with the bases loaded,
Matt
but you can't be too
Duffy.
upset with a sac fly.
So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line, that's a base hit into left field. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
I thought
The
this
batter,
was getting
number
ugly
2.
when they scored double
Shortstop.
digits in runs, but
Ball.
they tack on a couple more here to
Tulo
make it an
Whiskey.
even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Stepping up to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the pitcher complained that that one slipped all he wants.
The batter, number
that looked
24,
intentional to me.
second
He
baseman,
goes with the heater up and in and
Ryan
absolutely
McMahon.
drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Stepping in now, Ryan McMahon. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe. As they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Every batter is
Now
going to get
batting,
some
left
opportunities
fielder,
with runners in scoring
Carlos
position. The difference with this guy is that
Gonzalez.
he takes advantage of every one of them. That's his 7th RBI of the game. Not too shabby.
Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 5 innings complete. Colorado's out in front, 14-3.
Ladies
Matthew.
Gentlemen,
Mora
your
takes over
attention,
to start
please.
the 6th inning on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the Rockies, number 4, Matthew Mora.
stepping in and ready for another shot. Pedro Alvarez. It was a walk in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Mora was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Now the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Lucas Duda.
In now, Lucas Duda. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. This is popped up. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Duda leads off first with 1 away. Two and 0. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3 and 0. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Runners on first with 1 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Three-two pitch. There he goes. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Hit to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh, and they remain well behind. At the plate, Caleb Gindel.
Leading off for the Rockies, the right fielder, Caleb Gindel.
First pitch on its way. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for two. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by,
Now
no matter
batting,
what.
center
Work
fielder,
the count, make the pitcher
Charlie
waste a few pitches. But when he serves
Blackman.
up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Charlie Blackman, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Throw across the Alvarez is in time for the first down.
Now batting, catcher, Eric Score.
So coming to the plate, Eric Score. First offering on its way. Ball one.
That missed. That's the ball.
One out and a runner on second base. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two. 'He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Three-two pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball four.
Well, some might say a walk
Now
there is
batting.
okay because
No
you've got
pitcher.
first base open,
Matthew
but he's been struggling out there. And if you're
Mora.
going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Matthew Mora, is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. From the stretch. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. Only play will be to the pitcher's covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Now batting, number 95.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 95. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Popped him up. McMahon has a play. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw, and he's safe. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So now Carlos Santana. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of
Your
hit.
attention,
Number
please.
23 will
Pinch
look to
hitting
provide a
for
little
Pittsburgh.
punch off the bench
Number
as he'll hit
23.
with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Runners are at the corners with one man out. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is taken below the zone for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and third, one away. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
The batter, the third baseman, Pedro
into the box, Pedro Alvarez. And their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here it comes, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. He spoils another one and will do it again. And down to first goes Alvarez as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and
Now
a walk
batting,
is the result.
the left
Well,
fielder,
the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in, Lucas Duda. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fouled away. In his career, Duda brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Davis on third, Santana on second, Alvarez on at first with 2 down. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You could bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gindel facing back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Now 3 runs are in.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded, and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second. 3 RBIs.
Your attention, please.
Almonte is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. In now, Josh Rutledge, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Two and 0.
That's inside.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Rockies lead this one 14-7. Tony Watson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in, Matt Duffy.
Leading
drove
off
in 2
for
with a
the Rockies,
double in his last at bat.
third baseman.
Yeah, it's been an offensive
Matt
explosion for him
Duffy.
today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
So digging in now, Troy Tulowitzki. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Davis is there to take it, so on just one pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Ryan McMahon. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Reyes. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Out.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Hit toward the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Ready for another chance, Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Now this feels more like baseball in Denver. You get a look at our line score there. Lots of offense in this one as we play the 8th inning here at Coors. So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail by a bunch. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off for the Rockies.
He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Gonzalez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. And right into the shift. Reyes over to his left. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Caleb Gindel.
At the plate, Caleb Gindel. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. But they still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies
Number
and gentlemen,
43
your
is on, and
attention,
he'll
please.
take over on the mound
These
in relief.
changes for Colorado. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 43. Now playing center field and batting 9.
So now it'll be
Number
the 4-hole
92,
hitter, Chris Davis,
Drew
starting things
Weeks.
for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. On deck, Carlos Santana. Another full count pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a line drive. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Davis on at first, nobody out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Your
Cameron
attention,
Maben
please.
will be summoned off
Pinch
the
hitting
bench
for the
here
Pirates.
as he'll pinch hit with a runner
Number
at first
25,
and 1 gone in the inning.
Cameron Maben.
Lays off 1-0. The average for him at 267 on the year. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Maben, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, he was selected in the 1st round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out. And the Rockies have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win. And they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
14-7 the final tally here. Colorado brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Pedro Hernandez earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Francisco Liriano was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.